like paused the recording. Okay, we're good now.
Okay.
The investigation of how behavior is strengthened by presentation of positive reinforcers, i.e. food, or withdrawal of negative reinforcers, i.e. shock, is best known as operant conditioning, right?
Conditioning, yes. That is what I'm thinking. Where do I have my...
Because I remember operant is positive and negative reinforcers and punishment.
Yes. Yep.
Okay. Regarding children's language development, Noam Chomsky noted that children generate many sentences they have never heard before. From this, he concluded that language development is driven largely by...
That was an inborn biological program directly
Right.
from the book, right?
Right, because I remember having difficulty with that question on previous quizzes.
Yeah, I did too. So I wrote that down verbatim. I'm like, okay, he says, yeah, inborn biological program.
Okay. 20, who proposed that children's language development was caused by imitation and reinforcement.
So that was Skinner, right? Because it was Chomsky that wrote this scathing review of Skinner's book and assessment, right?
Right.
Yeah. Skinner argued that children learn language through operant conditioning.
Right.
And imitation and reinforcement. Yep.
Okay.
Okay.
Watson was like, the heck is wrong with you, man?
Yeah.
Okay. Which of the following events is most closely associated with a resurgence of interest in the mind within the study of psychology?
Resurgence. So
That would have been the proposal of cognitive maps, wouldn't it? Because Little Albert was purely behaviorist stuff.
right.
Skinner was, again, purely behaviorist, just about. And analytic introspection was back in the 1800s with Wilhelm.
Yeah.
So, right?
Yep.
That's my logic.
I'm reading. Yeah, that's what I'm reading right here. Yeah.
Okay. Oh, good. Sorry.
No, you're good.
Colin Cherry's experiment, in which participants listened to two messages simultaneously, one in each ear, found all but which of the following?
People take in very little information about ignore message. True. People can focus on one message, ignore the other one. True. Even deaf individuals process auditory information, even on a non-conscious level. Did it say anything about that?
I don't think they did.
I don't remember it talking about a deaf person processing auditory information on a non-conscious level. I don't remember anything about there being a deaf person in that study, unless I am...
I agree. I'm trying to double check, but
well,
I didn't write anything down for that, so... Okay, I'm going to go with that, just because it's the only one that doesn't make any sense, because I don't remember them talking about deaf individuals.
No, I'm looking at it. Yeah, it's on page 13, and I'm just going over it real quick, 12 and 13, but I don't see anything. Yeah, talks about everything else, but I don't see anything about detailed information. Yeah, I don't see anything about deaf people picking up auditory information. Okay.
Yeah, it doesn't say anything about deaf people. Okay, Newell and Simon were among the first to use in cognitive psychology. Their computer program, I think it was the first flow diagram, but I'm not 100% sure.
Let me find that, because I don't have Newell and Simon. Do I have any notes on Newell?
Newell and Simon succeeded in creating
All
the
logic
program,
theories.
which they called the logic theorist.
Yes, proofs that involve principles of logic, a real thinking machine. So created AI, right? Artificial intelligence. So created proofs for problems in logic, yes. Simulated human attention. Introduced first flow diagram, controlled presentation of visual stimuli during cognitive psychology experience. So what was your guess?
I think it's to create proofs, because right here on page 14, second paragraph down, halfway through the paragraph, it says the logic theorist program was able to create proofs of mathematical theorems that involve principles of logic.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I have my notes too. Okay, perfect.
Super. Okay, what year is usually cited as the birthday of cognitive science? 1879.
1856 is what I have.
Oh, maybe my problem is because I'm looking at the birthday of like straight up psychology.
Yeah, it's on page 14 too, right under that main heading of the cognitive revolution took a while. And so it says 2 conferences in 1956 represented the beginning of a shift in psychology from behaviors into study of mind. Is that the birth though? Hang on.
I don't know, because at the beginning.
Oh, but then if you keep looking down, it says in 1956, the scientists attending the conference in 1956 had no idea these conferences would be used years later, be seen as historic events in the birth of a new way of thinking about the mind, or scientific historians would sometimes call this. Historians would someday call 1956 the birthday of cognitive science. Yeah, it literally says that.
Okay. I'm going to underline that because.
Right?
Okay. Whew, we're 5 questions from the end. Woohoo!
Yeah. Let's go.
Which of the following are the 2 primary categories of models in cognitive psychology?
Structural and process, right?
Yeah. Douglas is working on a project for his cognitive psychology class. He builds a plastic model of the human brain, paints each major structure a different color, and constructs a map which shows which functions are controlled by which brain component. Douglas's project is working from a blank model of cognitive psychology. That would be structural. Because structural is the physical stuff and process is the flowchart stuff. I think.
And yeah, it would be, I would say structural, but the only thing that's throwing me is why does it say and constructs a map that shows which functions are controlled by which brain component? I guess that's still not a flow necessarily. It's not a process.
Right.
It's just a labeling. Okay, yeah, let's go structural.
Okay. Okay. An early model of memory indicates that incoming information is first handled by sensory memory, then moved to short-term memory, and is finally pushed into long-term memory. This model, proposed by Atkinson and Shiffrin in 1968, is an example of a process model, I think.
Process, yep.
Yeah, because it's just like a flowchart.
Yeah.
Okay. What is cognitive dissonance? All of those.
All of those, yep.
When we experience cognitive dissonance in our personal lives, we are all of those.
All of them again, yep.
Based on our understanding of material in this course, what could we conclude about the relationship between cognitive dissonance and the gospel?
It's a mechanism for repentance, right?
Yeah. I saw none of these and for a second was like all of these, and then I was like, wait.
Hang on.
Okay, I'm submitting. Are we good?
I think we're good. Yeah.
Okay. Submit.
Me too.
Yeah, 29 out of 30. That's a pretty good score.
Okay, so we missed one. I wonder if it lets us see which one we missed.
Mine's not telling me. but
Mine doesn't either.
I think I can check under quizzes. Individual exam, group. No, it doesn't tell you. Drat.
Okay. Well, we still did great.
Yeah, that's still an A.
That's awesome. I'll take it.
Okay.
Okay, so that was good. So this was easy. So hopefully we can just get everyone on the same page next time and get us in. But if you're good, why don't we just kind of say, let's go with self-control, unless somebody comes back with like a major dislike for that or a huge preference for something else. You want to start looking at articles maybe on physical, emotional, any kind of self-regulation or self-control.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Kind of branch out from there.
Feel bad. I studied for the wrong class for this.
No, that's okay. I'm just so glad that we are on the same page, because I was really thinking I had missed something major. I'm like, you have got an assignment I do not see. I did not see one that is called that, and I was kind of freaking out.
That must have been so stressful. Sorry.
Oh, that's all right. It's all good. Okay, so let's do that, and maybe we'll just, if you want to, how do you post that when you finish this recording?
So like, I'm gonna upload it to YouTube and then put the YouTube link into the group chat.
Okay.
That's what's always worked for me in the past, so that's just what I'm going with.
So then everybody can see it. Okay, perfect.
One of my professors said I have to like record it to the cloud, but I can't do that without paying, so I'm not gonna pay.
No, I wouldn't
just
either.
Upload it to YouTube. It'll be fine.
Okay, yeah, and then put the link in there for them, and then let's just maybe in that thing we can find out how to do a group chat, get everybody's number, and get everybody on the page for next week.
Yep, perfect.
All right, you're awesome. Thanks, Rebecca.
Thanks. See you.
All right, talk to you soon.
See you.